Hello my darlings and welcome to my channel. I hope you're all doing well, and I was just listening to my one of my favorite mantras, daily prayer, and this message came through, and I heard that God's plan on you is much more beautiful, much more promising, and much more fulfilling than your plan or what you wish for yourself. You only see one side of it, but God sees all the sides. And let's see, what is this about? Choose from those 3 stars: pile 1 yellow, pile 2 blue, and pile 3 orange star. Let's start. Hello pile 1, whoever chose the yellow star. Let's see. God's plan is much more beautiful than your plan on yourself. Let's see, what is this about? Okay, for pile 1, I hear the word assuming. So you may be assuming a certain situation, or in general you assuming that things will go a certain way. Right now you have a certain vision. You deeply connected to this vision or wish, because I also have the star over here. Maybe you try to dig deeper into it. Maybe you're trying to emotionally be involved to manifest it. And because the reading is about God's plan is much more beautiful, I want to say whatever you're assuming is not going to be exactly how it really is. Or don't assume certain things that you not see, that you don't actually see. Let me confirm, what is this about? Yes, you may be confused right now what people or a specific person think of you, how things will go. You assuming that okay, it can go this way, or it can go that way, or it's gonna be this way, or it's gonna be that way. First of all, you may be assuming things that other people don't even think, or the way they see you, it's not exactly how you think they see you. So something here is you in a certain illusion, and this is not bad. This is not good or bad. It's just stop assuming and just let it go and let the universe show you exactly what's behind the scenes, because there is some hidden information or something you cannot clearly understand. So don't try to assume until you're there, until you actually see it through, until the information is there for you to view. I hear use your eyes to judge, not your assumptions. Whatever it means to you guys, it could be in any sphere of your life. Okay, and if so, if you shouldn't assume, so is there something good in there? What exactly is the reading is trying to tell us? Actually, yes. The point is, whatever you see difficult or whatever you see in too much of importance is not as difficult or as important as you may think. Because in a upcoming future, There's lots of adventure awaits for you, lots of new opportunities. But you kind of stuck on one thing or on one situation, maybe on one person, while trying to figure out, or maybe you're trying to figure out how others see you. It depends where you are at the moment. But in reality, this is not as difficult or important, or it's not obvious to you. The truth is, God literally has much more for you, in store for you. That whatever you are assuming right now is not as important, or maybe not even true, in a good way. Okay. I want to say that whatever comes, guys, okay, whatever I channel, God will show you something that you don't see currently, and it will open your eyes to the idea that if you upset right now, sad, misunderstood, this all will fade in 1 second. In mere second, it's just gonna go, because whatever is about to come will not leave any doubts, any fears, any worries. You're just gonna all of a sudden appear in the moment of good opportunities around you. And there will be no time to be sad, to be upset, to assume things. Yes, you will be looking at life from a completely different angle here. It's like something will shift. Something will be unusual to the pattern that you used to live. Maybe you used to live your life a certain way, and then all of a sudden you will start experiencing, I even heard motivative. Is there a word, motivative? Something will start or someone will start motivating you to follow your goal, or to receive your goal, whatever you want, but in a different way. For some reason, whatever you planned, not that it's not going to happen, it's more about how it's going to happen, is not going to be in the usual way of how things usually go for you specifically. What else? Is there anything else for pile number 1? Interesting. For some of you, if you currently left a connection, relationship, or somebody left you or hurt you, whatever it is, and you may think that you're never gonna fall in love again, or you're never gonna meet anyone better, or something like that, that's the assumption that you make, that is wrong. Or if the way people or a specific person treated you makes you assume that there is no other way to treat people, or there is nothing better can happen, stuff like that. But this is wrong. Universe has much better perspectives for you and the Emperor. Well, that's actually confirming that you may assume that, just metaphorically speaking, even the king couldn't win my heart, or couldn't save my heart, I don't know. And then all of a sudden you get the Emperor. You get much more important energy. Sorry, my cat decided to scratch all of a sudden. Anyways, yeah, it's like you say, there is no more genuine people in there, kings in there, and then the universe gives you the Emperor. And who is the Emperor? The Emperor has 4 kings in it. It's a combination of 4 kings together. So it could also be a job that you currently left, or something didn't work out at your business, and you're gonna find a much more prosperous way to make money. So yeah, leave your assumptions, just drop it, at least for now. Like, let it be, let it go. It's like let go and let God. And you're gonna see that whatever you assume is not the case, and your wish will come true, just in another form. Thank you, pile 1. Let me know in comments, and I'm going for pile 2. Hello, pile 2, whoever chose the blue star. Let's see. So our reading is called God's plan is much more beautiful and promising than your own. Let's see what is this about, pile 2. King of Wands came through right away. Okay, for pile 2, you will open a door. God's plan for you that you never even thought it's going to happen. You will open a door that you didn't open for a long time. For instance, maybe you had an admirer here, if this is a love situation. Maybe you had an admirer here that you always rejected, or didn't give a chance, or never looked at them in a certain way. Like in a way of somebody who can, match your energy, or who could be good for you. You will suddenly open the door to this opportunity, even if it's just in your head first. But this is if you're in a situation like of it's a relationship wife situation, right? What else? Because there is a person here that wants to be a part of your life, but either you didn't allow them, and you will suddenly be more fair, or you're gonna look at them in a different way, like fair way, that you didn't give a chance. It could also be a work or business idea that you never gave it a chance. You always set it for failure. Like, imagine there was an idea, or somebody gave you this idea that it's good to open a certain business, or it would be nice to do such project, or it would be great to work in a certain place. And the place is open, or the business is available, whatever it is. But you always said, it's not going to work. It's not what I need, or it's too difficult, or this is not for me. Something that you thought that is not for you, you will give it a chance. because it's time. So the God's plan for you is something you couldn't allow. Even maybe you blocked yourself from this. Oh, I just heard. For some of you, you were afraid of certain disappointment or failure. And that's why, not because you didn't like this idea or you didn't like this person as much. It's more about you a bit afraid to have this possibility even in your head, and you block this energy. And now you start being more open to that energy. Or maybe you always like to sing or dance, and your relatives always told you this is not a good idea for to make money, this is not going to be good for you, it's just for fun. And all your life you were thinking this is just for fun, and suddenly you'll become you'll open your dancing school, or you'll start going to dance classes or perform somewhere, something you thought it's not going to work. Interesting. But all this time this was God's plan for you. It's just you were not ready for it. How interesting. Pile number 2. What else? Maybe you had a choice between 2 things or 2 people. Or maybe you tried to choose between 2 countries or cities where you want to live or where you want to travel, and you didn't allow yourself to choose or to choose one of those things. You were conflicted. Now you choose, you will surprisingly for yourself, you will be choosing this thing that deep down you were afraid to choose, afraid to follow, afraid to start or begin. Okay. Where does it take you? You know, this situation will teach you how to make decisions and over your fears. Yeah. The decisions that you're gonna start making from now on, they're not gonna be usual, but they will be how do I say it? They will be very wise. Eventually you realize that it was wise to choose that, to do that, to try that. It wasn't foolish, not at all. Yes, and by doing that, by risking, even though it's not really a risk, but for you, as we said, because you didn't allow this deep down, for you it may seem like a risk, but this risk will be paid off in any sphere of your life that it may resonate with you. Either as family, business, career, or relationships, doesn't matter. Beautiful. So yeah, all this time it was God's plan. It just you were not ready for it, and now you will be ready for something to basically to look your fear into the eyes, right? And start doing something about it. Thank you, pile number 2, and I'm going for pile 3. Hello, pile 3, whoever chose the orange star. Let's see. God's plan is much more beautiful than your own. What is this about? Okay, pile 3. You have another message. So basically for pile 3, something that you currently concentrating on, right? You have a certain, at least one sphere of your life that you very into right now. For instance, some of you are a lot into their studies, into their job, something you learning. This is just one of the examples, okay? Others of you are a lot of in their love life right now, invested emotionally, mentally, whatever it is, whichever it is. Think about yourself right now and think which sphere of your life is more dominant right now. It's dominating. It's something that's first on your list. When you wake up in the morning, what you think more about, when you go to sleep, what you pray for, this sphere of your life, right? I'm not saying that it's not going to be important anymore, but God has a different plan on you that is setting aside those issues, worries, or goals that you set for yourself currently. There is nothing to be upset. Again, I don't see this part of your life that you right now currently concentrated on. It's not going anywhere. I just see you will be doing both simultaneously, but there is another thing that you didn't pay much attention to will stand out more, because there is something you need to accomplish in your life. It's a very important part of your life, and it doesn't matter how old you are right now. It's time for this to show, to be seen, whatever it is. Like, you know what comes to me as an example, like a person that were like, oh, I want to travel the world, and they start traveling, they have plans, they already like bought tickets here and there, they have the whole list of the places they will travel, and then all of a sudden they get pregnant, and now this plan goes on a second, it's not the priority anymore. Not because it's not part of your journey. No, it's just something else will be more important. The universe will bring it unexpectedly, but this is a good thing. Again, this could be this example, that could be the opposite, right? Maybe you suddenly will be more invested in a certain project or idea or job that will show up your way. Or unexpectedly for yourself, you need to travel somewhere. Those kind of things. Does it mean you have to stop doing now whatever you're doing? No, but don't concentrate, put all the energy on whatever you worry about or whatever you concentrated on. Release a little bit release, and you'll see that your journey will slowly take you towards the things that you were meant to do at the moment. Yeah, there is a chance coming through that will remove other things that were a priority for now. Some of you will even go against their own fears. Like it's gonna be scary for you, or it's gonna be unusual for you, and you may not be ready for it. But we never, we can try and be ready for things for years, for months, but when it comes, we still kinda, not ready. And another example comes to me right now, like about when people get married, and they do have the hair fund here. But and a bride could be preparing herself for months or even years for this wedding, but when she's in this white dress in front of her spouse, future spouse, and all those people, she's still nervous. So this is metaphorically to give you an idea that this change that's about to happen, this chance of yours, it will give you some anxiety. And yes, you will need to set aside certain project things that you wanted to do before. Maybe even cancel certain trips here. Or the opposite, to book certain trips that you didn't plan to book. But it's for good, that the universe, as again, the reading is about the God, the universe, however you want to call it, has much more beautiful plan for you. But this plan will require certain change, and it's always difficult, yes, and stressful to come out of your comfort zone, especially when it's coming unexpectedly. But with the judgment, that was meant to be. That was meant to be. That was your good karma, I would say. Yeah, the hair fund and the Six of Pentacles. Something's coming, something beautiful. This is, you don't see it coming yet. You don't, even if you feel that you know what it is, you don't actually expect it. Either you don't expect it so soon, or in general. And I don't want to give anyone hopes here. Some people become hopeful, and it's like gets them 3 steps back, because remember, you can have faith, you should have faith, but being always hopeful, waiting for something, it only takes you back from what you want to come. So just, take the information if you like it, and let it be. Just relax, let it go through you, accept it if you want to accept it. You can even say I claim it in the comment section, and then let it go, and continue going with your day, with your life, and see how things will start shifting around you. You don't really need to do anything. Yes. And again, the High Priestess comes through. Just follow your intuition. There will be moments where there is nothing else you will need, just your intuition. Your inner gut is strong here, and just use it, feel it, and let it be. So that's what I had for you today, guys. Thank you very much. Let me know in comments. I love you all, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.